go over today kind of my collection, where things are going in the collection, and also regrets. So right now I only have 4 girls in my collection, and I have my Pleasant Company Samantha, and she's in her birthday dress. I never got the actual shoes for the dress, but these are her meet shoes from way back when. And then I have Luciana here in the back, and she's my most recent doll that I got just in January, and I think she's gorgeous. I have not decided if I'm sending her into the doll hospital for an eye swap or keeping her as she is, because I really like her makeup face paint that they have. And then I have Miss Mary Ellen, or Ellie, in my collection, and she is in her flamingo bathing suit. It's one of my favorite bathing suits that AG has come out with, and she has these cute little sandals on, and of course like the ridiculous tag here, but whatever. And she has an adorable flamingo sand bucket. And then Luciana, I have her telescope here. I have to get batteries for that yet. And then I have Be Forever Addie, and I almost gave her up and sold her when I needed to, and I thought I wasn't going to have her in my collection anymore, and I'm glad she did not sell, because I would have been heartbroken. And she is in a limited edition outfit. I think it's her workday outfit or sewing outfit of some kind. She has her snood in, and there's I think like a little something that goes here on her bow up there, but I couldn't figure out how to put it on. So those are the dolls I currently have in my collection, and with that I have some of their accessories and other accessories that I don't have dolls for anymore. But in here I have from the retired Cecile, just move the brush out of the way, Cecile and Mary Grace. I have their mask and whatever that is, I forget, the magnifying glass. But then from Samantha's collection I have her doll Clara. I have I forgot what collection that was from. Anyway, and then I have her original paint set that had actual oil paints in it, not the plastic version that American Girl came out with years ago, which I never got because I thought it was very poorly made. And then, even though I no longer have Kit, I do have her typewriter, and I have for her camera, which I love, newspaper and such. Mary Ellen, I have her meat purse and her flashlight and camping bag. And then I just have a few other odds and ends here that I had gotten for or from the Luciana collection, mixed in with the collection from Addie. So I have that. And then I have the violin. I don't know that you can get the violin anymore, but that was from the Truly Me line. So I have the violin. I used to play violin when I was a kid. And I have the retired tea set from the Be Forever Samantha line. I think it came out along with her Christmas dress for Be Forever that I have. And I have the retired courtyard set from the Cecile Mary Grace collection. And Addie's hat's just sitting back there for now. And with the violin, I also had the stand and some music that went along with it. I thought was pretty cool. It has actual music in here. And also from the Cecile collection, I have her parrot. And then I have her desk. I love this desk so much. And then I have Rebecca's, oh gracious, what is this? Phonograph or something? I know what it is, I just forget the name. And then I have Samantha's Be Forever bed. I I originally was not a fan of this bed. Sometimes I'm still not a fan of this bed. But I did get it because I do have Samantha, and I really didn't like the brass bed before at all. So this one you do have to... Sorry guys, I got cut off there. This bed you do have to dust quite frequently, and the velvet canopy draping, you do have to take, see I have to clean this again, you do have to take a lint brush to it quite frequently as well. It is a dust collector. Velvet usually attracts a lot of dust, and on her bedding itself I have to take a lint brush to it as well. I usually have to do that once a week because it does get dusty, and because I am a collector, I don't normally, you know, play with my dolls, so to speak. My version of play is changing them every once in a while. See, I have to find her, I have her rosette for her hair, but I just don't know where it is. And I have to take care of her hair a little bit more because she does have some flyaways. I'm just afraid to do it because she's such an old doll. I don't want to take really too much water to her hair. But anyway, my version of playing with dolls is changing their outfits and then, you know, posing in different ways and taking photos. Oh, Addie, look at her. She's just so cute. I do love her. She's adorable. Anyway, so some of my regrets are, well, would be definitely selling a lot of my collection. You know, some of the dolls that I wish that I still had are Kaya, Cecile, and Mary Grace. And I do plan on bringing them back to my collection at some point, little by little, here and there. But I found that I was too overrun. Right now, my dolls are still, for the last 2 years, are still in my master bedroom, and that's not really where they belong. So I was feeling, you know, invaded in a way from the dolls. My master bedroom was not looking like I wanted it to look because of so much. And my fiance loves to have this enormously ugly TV in our bedroom. I hate it. Anyway, but I thought, well, I need to start downsizing my collection. I needed the funds at the time. Some things were going on, all that jazz. So, for the most part, those are the only 3 dolls that I really do miss. So I will be bringing them back in my collection. However, there are some other dolls that I would still like to get as well, and I have to debate on whether I truly want them, or if I want them just because I want to change up my collection. For a while, I wanted a lot of diversity in my collection, and I still do, but for me at that time, my diversity was, you know, I didn't have this eye color, I didn't have that hair color, or that face mold, or, you know, those kinds of things. And I still do want diversity in my collection. I want diversity in regards to different time periods, in regards to modern versus the historicals, and different skin tones. I do want that, but what is most important to me are dolls that I will be bonding with. Some that I just bought because I noticed a lot of people had them. I loved their Instagram photos and everything, and they just spoke highly of their dolls, and I thought, well, that would be, you know, a good doll to get or whatever. And then I bought them and I spent the money, and then I just wasn't happy. So yeah, so that's why I did get rid of some of those. But I'm finding a hard time trying to figure out what dolls to get. And then when I do get them, you know, where in the house is the best place to put it. I have 5 bedrooms in my house, but 4 of the 5 are occupied with, you know, human beings. And then the 5th bedroom is attached actually to my master bedroom. So we are using it as a closet because this home was built in 1900, and when they built homes in 1900, their closets were not very, very large at all. And so I'm using the 5th bedroom as a closet. So I really don't have a lot of room in there because we share it. You and I share it. So, but I still absolutely love American Girl dolls, and they're the only dolls that I collect. The only dolls that I want, even though I know I'm critical of American Girl as a collector and a consumer. You know, there's some standards that I am looking for, not just plastic and a high price tag. So, but the dolls that I do have in my collection, I absolutely adore. Do not ever see myself getting rid of these 3 here, Samantha, Luciana, and Mary Ellen. I don't plan on getting rid of Addie, but never know, but I really don't plan on getting rid of her. These 3, I don't see myself getting rid of. One, Samantha, she was the first ever Pleasant Company doll that I had gotten, and as a child back in the 80s and then growing up in the 90s, you know, we didn't really like collect for the most part, especially my family didn't have the money to do that. So she was the only doll I had growing up. And then back in, 2011, I took my daughter to the American Girl store, and then that just, you know, kick-started my love for the line again. And then Mary Ellen, I won't ever get rid of her because I did get her after my grandmother passed away. I have a video on that. So she reminds me of my grandmother, and that's a personal connection that I have with Mary Ellen or Ellie. And then Luciana in the back, my daughter and I really bonded over her, and we loved her collection and everything about it. She loved her story, and I think she's just a beautiful and unique doll, so I don't ever plan on getting rid of her. So those are my, you know, 3 generations dolls, I guess, for me. So as I do get new things in my collection, I for sure will be doing videos about them. There are a lot of items in Nenea's collection that I definitely want. However, I don't want the doll. I just don't really care for the face mold. She has beautiful face paint, beautiful hair, her eyes are gorgeous, but it's just the mold that's too much like a Wellie Wisher mold, and I am not a fan at all of Wellie Wishers, so she is out for me. But I do love a lot in her collection, and I love her time period. So I'll probably be getting some of that. But that bed's really cute. What I think I'll probably do, what I'm looking for, is a huge, look at all those ugly cords. A huge buffet to put this TV on top of, hide the cords, and I want storage below. Tall enough for the dolls to stand in and the bed to stand up in. And once I get that, I'll probably create my doll room for the dolls in there and do a video on that, but that will probably take some time for me to find something just right that will work so that I can still have my dolls in my room, but not seen all the time. So anyway, want to thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more, because there definitely will be more. I just don't know when, but thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed and you like this video or any of the other videos that I have made over the years by myself or with my daughter, make sure you click the subscribe button so you can be notified when we make more videos.